Hankster's Hot Rods Collector Car Showroom located in Daytona Beach, Florida. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please be sure to check out our website, hanksters.com. We own all of our cars, and as soon as the car is funded in full, it comes down off of our website. But our YouTube videos stay up at all times. So, to find out if this vehicle we're about to present to you today is still available, you'd need to check out our website. And what a great vehicle this is. The collector car, muscle car market is so hot right now, and this is probably one of the hottest cars there is available. We have today a 1970 Chevy Chevelle. It's the right color and it's the right combination. And by combination, I mean power steering, power brakes, 396, and yes, air conditioning. So that's awesome under the hood. Great start so far. Let's take a look at the rest. As I mentioned, red in color, black stripes down the hood that are going to continue on the deck lid. We'll show you in a little bit. SS badging on the front grille. Chrome on the front bumper is in excellent condition. You've got your Riddler 5-star rims, front and rear. Going to be power disc brakes all the way around the car. Dual chrome mirrors. Glass quality on the car is in very good condition. Door fitment down both driver and passenger side. We'll shoot down the sides for you here in a little bit and we'll show you that. That is in excellent condition. Taking a look in the interior. Check out the door panels. Great shape. Armrests, great shape. I do not see anything on the driver's side in terms of rips or tears in the front seat or in the back seat. Devin can shoot the headliner up top there. You will see that the interior light is working and the headliner is in great shape. You'll also be able to see it in the still photos. Aftermarket steering wheel looks new. Dash looks new. In the still photos and later on in the test drive presentation, we will show you the upgraded Dakota digital dash that is in the car. Looking onto the carpeting, I know it's hard to tell in here in the showroom that the carpeting's black, but there's no fading, no rips, no deterioration. And I do have a set of floor mats on order for this car, SS396 floor mats. It's just with what's going on in the world right now, everything's slow to ship, so we weren't going to hold up the presentation of the car for a set of floor mats. So those are coming. They'll be brand new. Again, door fitment down the sides, take a look at that. Great condition. I don't see any paint flaws to speak of whatsoever as of right now. We'll take a look at the car down low when it's out on the rack, check it out, see if there's anything to speak of. Chrome on the rear bumper is in good shape as well. SS designation there on the passenger side center of the bumper. Dual chrome tips coming out the rear. Taking a look into the trunk. Do have a spare in there with a trunk mat. The trunk is nice and solid, no rust or rot holes. These will come with the car. There's nothing in reference to the rebuild, reference to the mileage, anything like that. It's just some owner's manuals on the Dakota digital dash that is in there that I mentioned earlier, on the carburetor that's on the car, a couple different owner's manuals. They're going to come with the car. We'll just leave them in the trunk. Take a look down the passenger side of the car. Again, the door fitment to the front and rear fenders is in nice condition. Again, window glass, both rear window and front window, good shape. Taking a look in the passenger side of the car, it's going to be the same as the driver's. Door panels in great shape, armrest, carpeting on the floor, passenger side seat, no rips, no tears. Center console's in good shape. The staple shifter, the chrome, the vinyl on the armrest. Great looking car. SS designation on the passenger side front fender. It's going to mirror the driver's side. Great looking car all the way around. So far so good. We're going to take it out and throw it on the rack here and take a look at what the undercarriage looks like. Again, if on our website the mileage is displayed on the car, you'll see, you know, the description of the car, how many photos there are, and you know, the main page. If the mileage category is blank, that means on the title the mileage is exempt, just like it is on this car. If the mileage is listed there, that means it's an actual mileage car. We can either prove it or it's listed that way on the title. If the mileage is not there, we do not have any indication how many miles are actually on the car. We can make assumptions, but we can only prove it if it's on the title or we have a documented history, which unfortunately not many of these vehicles, given their age, we do anymore. We do get a lot through that do, but we get probably twice as many through that don't. So just so you know that. Outstanding, outstanding car. I can promise you this will not make it a week on the website. I know it. It's just one of those cars that are going to go, so don't hesitate. Let's take it outside, throw it on the rack, and take a look underneath. Continuing on with our presentation of our 1970 red Chevelle. The car is as outstanding underneath as it is on top. Again, this car will not last long. I mentioned earlier that disc brakes all the way around. You see those in the front. We'll show them to you in the rear here. Take a look up at the oil pan. Nice and dry. When the oil pan or valve covers leak, they have a tendency to blow on the starter. The starter's nice and dry as well. There is an oil spot that I didn't wipe off. It's on the bottom of the filter. It's right there. So there's a little tiny oil spot. So the filter may need to be snugged up or whatever, but it is there. But there's nothing on the pan. But if there's not yet, trust me, there will be eventually. Whether it's the pan or the transmission pan or the transmission tail seal, whatever. They're old muscle cars. They leaked when they were new, and I assure you, the longer they sit, they are going to leak from time to time. So don't let that scare you off. Dual headers, dropping back to Flowmaster mufflers that we'll show you later on in the presentation. Frame rails on the car, nice on both sides, driver and passenger. As I mentioned, detail shaft seal earlier. This one's kind of hard to see, but got a cross member, but it's nice and dry up there at this time. Floor pans in the car are in excellent condition. Check those out, nice and solid. Gas tank on the car is intact, no dents. Looks like a newer one. Disc brakes in the rear, as I had mentioned earlier. Let's see, the rear end is nice and dry. Great looking car. This car will not last long. We do offer financing on this car. If you're not a cash buyer and you need financing, whether it's long-term or short-term, if you get approved, the collector car lenders will give you up to a 10-year loan with approved credit. You're going to have 10% down minimum, and then the lending institution will finance the remainder. No prepayment penalty if you take it out for 10 years and decide to pay it off in 2. And it's a simple interest loan, so all of your additional payments go directly towards principal, not towards interest. As I mentioned earlier, we own all of our cars here at Hanksters. We are not a consignment dealership, so you're dealing directly with us. And by what I mean by us is directly with the seller. We offer a nice turnkey program. Shipping is included at full retail price anywhere in the lower 48 United States, as well as a 12-month, 12,000-mile powertrain warranty. The warranty's not through us. Every car I sell out of this building is as shown. The warranty is through a third-party warranty provider. You're going to have a $100 deductible, and then they're going to pick up the remaining balance on a covered repair, be it internal components of the engine, the transmission, or the rear end. So why not buy? It's very easy to put this car in your collection, in your driveway, in your garage, wherever you may be in the United States, wherever you may be throughout the world. I'm going to lower the car down just a little bit. I'm going to show you guys some lower points on the vehicle, and then we're going to take it out on a drive. When you're talking about 60s and 70s muscle cars, and you're talking about paint quality or paint issues, where it has a tendency to occur if there are any paint issues is at the lower portions of the car, on the rockers, bottoms of the doors, bottoms of the fenders. So that's why we have this car halfway up in the air or halfway down, whatever you want to classify it as, to kind of show you that. So I don't know how good you can see it in the camera. We're dealing with sunshine and shade and everything else, shadows. But right here on the driver's side front fender low, no paint blisters, cracking, anything like that. Same thing on the bottom of the driver's side door, nice and smooth. There's a little chip, which typically happens. You know, it's a little chip, can be brush touched there on the lower driver's side rocker. Also, the camera's not going to pick it up real good, but I can tell you that there's paint runs right here on the rocker panel where somebody had painted it and it ran down. So that's there. I want you guys to know that. Bottom of the doors are in great condition. Check out the weather strip. The weather strip looks like brand new. Bottoms of the doors, there's no rust. Corners of the doors, right there, no rust. So, front of the passenger side rear fender, again, no blistering, no cracking, and same with the rear. In good shape. Walking around the car, you'll be able to see the lower portions of the bumper. Again, the chrome's in great condition. Got our dealer plate on it so we can take it out on a drive for you guys. Right here, there looks to be an area of clear. See that right there? The clear coat peeled off a little bit. Maybe that's not dirt, that's just there in the paint. Or actually in the clear, I should say. Same thing on the, now you can see it better on the passenger side. See here on the rocker where there's a run where somebody painted it. It's there. Here's another chip where somebody had brush touched it. Passenger side bottom of the door in great condition. Same with the weather strip. I'm going to take a guess that this car goes in within 5 days. That's just my guess. Passenger side rear fender behind the wheel there. The reason I'm showing you guys this is because we don't sell concourse quality cars here at Hanksters. We sell driver quality cars. This is a driver quality Chevelle. There are concourse quality 70 Chevelles out there right now. They're doing probably $75,000, $85,000, $95,000 depending on if it's the numbers matching motor, depending on if it's a console car, automatic car, 4-speed. You know, there's a number of variables that play into the equation when, you know, determining the value of these cars. But this one's going to be offered for substantially less money than that. It's a great car. It runs great. It looks good. It presents well. It holds its value. Just the car's got a number of things going to it for it. So let's lower it down all the way and take it out on a drive. This car rips, and we're going to show you that right now. This car is sweet. Horn. Wipers, 2 speeds. Low. High. And they park back where they should. Check out your brand new Dakota digital dashes. RPM. Functioning. Miles per hour, we'll show you that in a little bit. Hopefully it's accurate. Fuel gauge reads in percentage. Voltage. Temperature. Oil pressure. Radio does not work. The vintage air does. Hopefully you guys can hear that. It's blowing ice cold. Very nice. Staple shifter. Center console. Signals. We got red LEDs. Driver's side, passenger side. Cool car. Now for the fun part. Let's see how it drives. Steering wheel is right on the money. Response is very quick. Not a lot of play in the steering wheel whatsoever. Miles per hour is right on the money. We are in a 45. Reading 47, it's about what we're doing. 48. No vibrations in the floor, in the seat, in the steering wheel, in the shifter. No tire vibration. You let go of the wheel and the vehicle tracks straight. Doesn't pull to one side or the other. look at that. Fantastic car, it really is. Pickup. I'll show you more of that here in a little bit, but it's a fun toy. It gets on it, no problem at all. Good brakes, again, power discs all the way around, so car stops good. Turn it off there. That's 65. Had plenty left to go. This is our second test drive of the day, so we're ripping these high horsepower 396s around town. I don't feel like getting a ticket. It's not in my budget this month, but car has fantastic pickup. When you're at a light, there's not an excessive cam. There's not. It doesn't want to stall out. There's not an excessive fuel smell. It's a very high quality, very well performing muscle car. It's got the look, it's got the feel, it's got the modern day luxuries of AC, power steering, power brakes, power disc brakes all the way around. This car just has so much going for it, which is why I feel that really it'll be gone within a week or less. So do not hesitate. Give us a call. 386-944-9219. That is our contact phone number here in Daytona Beach. Hanksters.com is our website. That's where you're going to be able to see at least 80 photos of this car today, if not even more. The car has a sharp look to it, a great sound. When you step on the gas pedal, the thing moves. Definitely not built for fuel economy, but definitely built for fun. Again, depending on where you're at in the United States, or you have this car sitting in your driveway, it's 85 within 7 to 10 business days. Sorry, I'm in the mood to have some fun this morning. We have some fun cars to do it with. So, anyways, back to what I was saying. We could have this car sitting in your driveway, in your garage, in your collection within 7 to 10 business days, depending on where you're at in the United States. We have a very turnkey process that offers shipping, warranty, financing if you need it. We own all of our cars. We have a good selection for you guys. We try to buy good quality, driver quality cars. So do not hesitate. The whole process is really easy, and you can have this thing delivered to you a lot faster than you even think. Some people were actually shocked by how fast the whole process works. So check us out, Hanksters.com.